Hey, you know what it is? Let's jump right into it. Atlanta rapper Trouble laid to rest. Yeah, Atlanta rapper Trouble was laid to rest on Monday, June 13th, after he was tragically shot to death on June 5th. The rising star was shot and killed on June 5th, according to Wagga TV. The funeral, which took place at House of Hope, Atlanta, in Decatur, Georgia, honored the rising talent born Mariel Simonte Orr. In case you missed it, Trouble was shot and killed at an apartment complex in Rockdale County. The suspect, Jamichael Jones, 33, was the ex-boyfriend of the woman who lived in the apartment and surrendered himself to county deputies and is currently in custody. Investigators say that Trouble was visiting the woman when Jones forced his way into the apartment, opened fire, and shot the rapper. Once in the chest, he was 34. Now, Jones is being held without bond in the Rockdale County Jail and is scheduled for the next hearing on Wednesday, June 15th. So stay tuned because I'm going to keep you updated on that too. In 2018, though, Trouble signed with Mike Will made its Eardrummer Records imprint and released his critically acclaimed LPG Edgewood, which featured Drake, Boozy Badass, and more. Now, most recently, he was signed to Duct Tape Entertainment label. His last studio album was 2020's Thug Love. Now, there's a celebration of the life for Mariel Trouble, and I'll put some, more further videos about that later on. But it's just crazy because it's like, we got the Trouble whose real name is Mario Orr, and he died in a shooting at Rockdale County apartment complex. Now, the Atlanta rapper Trouble has been reportedly killed, remember, at the age of 34, which is so young. It's sad to see young life being taken like that. It's just not good. Now, according to Baller Alert, the rapper was reportedly killed early Sunday morning, on June 5th, while visiting a female friend. As of now, the details of the homicide are being investigated. And, this is like over some jealousy over a woman. That's why we can't let females be playing us like this or, being the cause or the uproot of the source of problems, The same goes for guys, too. But, the news was confirmed by Trouble's ex-girlfriend, Alexis Sky, taken to Twitter. Never would have imagined getting this call this morning. Lost of words, Sky wrote in the caption, "Sorry this happened to you, Scoop. Praying for your kids and family." And, that's just sad right there. That's all bad. Now these kids are going to grow up without a potential father, and that's troubling. That's sad. And shortly after midnight, Trouble tweeted that he was going home due to police being out in the streets. He put, "It's too many, 12 of them, for me. Tonight I'm going home. Y'all move smooth, out cheat." And, at the news conference, investigators revealed that the apartment where Orr was shot belonged to a friend he was visiting. Now, deputies identified the suspect as 33-year-old Jamichael Jones. He remains on the run. And, now Jamichael Jones has been arrested for allegedly killing the rapper Trouble in Atlanta. Atlanta rapper, Trouble was, fatally shot on June 5th, and now a suspect is now in custody. According to the police, Jamichael Jones, 33, was at his mother's house, who convinced him to talk on the phone to deputies. Jones then agreed to turn himself in, which he did at 1 a.m. on June 7th. And Trouble, who was born Mario Simonte Orr, was found the early morning of June 7th with a gunshot wound at the Lake St. James Apartments in Conyers, Georgia, where he was reportedly visiting a friend, according to deputies with the Rockdale County Sheriff's Office. The 34-year-old later died at the hospital. The news, of course, was confirmed by Trouble's ex-girlfriend, Alexis Sky, taking to Twitter of what I said earlier. And this is just, all some crazy news of, jealousy and, a little bit of deceit even from his old, his friend that he thought was a good friend of his. Instead, turns out to shoot him. And that's why we all got to be looking out in these streets, we got to be aware of what's going on. But hey, I'm going to keep you posted. Killed, woman in critical condition after gunmen shoot from Cadillac. Yeah. So the rapper FBG Cash has died after a shooting that left a woman wounded on the south side of Chicago. Yeah. According to authorities, Tristan Hamilton, a 31-year-old Chicago rapper known as FBG Cash, was shot multiple times and declared dead at Christ Medical Center in Oak Lawn on Friday. Now, a 29-year-old woman was wounded in the left arm and upper back and was sent to Christ in serious condition. Now, it is unclear what the woman's relation is to Hamilton. Now, Hamilton was driving around with the woman asleep in the car when a black Cadillac drew up in the 1600 block of West 81st Street per NBC Chicago, and someone with a rifle began firing. According to authorities, Hamilton took a firearm and fired back. There is currently no suspect in custody. Now, was the shooter caught? According to authorities, the gunman fled the area westbound and it is at large. What is the name of the woman he was with? Now, the woman's identity has been revealed, not yet, but she was wounded in the left arm and upper back. Now, her condition is said to be critical, according to the police. Now, where was FBG Cash treated? Reported that FBG Cash and the woman he was with were brought to an Advocate Christ Medical Center where he was declared dead. Where was FBG Cash when he was attacked? According to the police, it was said that FBG Cash and a 29-year-old woman he was accompanied by were attacked in a vehicle in the Auburn Gresham neighborhood in Chicago at around 5:30 a.m. Your music will forever live on. Fans left comments on the Crazy Lane music video after his alleged death. Now, one commenter wrote, "Rest in peace, Cash Man. He was next to blowout of FBG. Broken heart. Your music will forever live on." In quotes. Now, another said, "Rest in peace, Cash. Man, I never expected this. Was always watching you rise and looking forward to seeing you go higher. Journey well, brother." Now, FBG's Cash's most popular songs, according to his Spotify profile, were Back Again, 2 S's, 3:50 a.m., YB Flow, Statements, Took a Gang Part 2. Now, FBG Cash reportedly returned fire in shooting. Now, Tristan Hamilton, who used the name FBG Cash as a rapper, was driving with the woman asleep in the car when a Cadillac pulled up in the 1600 block of West 81st Street in Chicago. A person with a rifle started shooting. Police told NBC Chicago that the performer reportedly grabbed a handgun and returned fire. According to the authorities, he was hit by multiple bullets and was pronounced dead at Christ Medical Center in Oak Lawn. The outlet posted on that June 15th, and we're going to keep you, live and up. Stay tuned.